What's up guys, it's Chef over here from the channel Chef over Gaming, and today we're gonna play Penumbra Overture, which is normal mode. My story began in February year 2000, which is the game that Frictional Games made before making Amnesia.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are that I can pick things up using left mouse, and I can look closer at things using right mouse. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Jack Daniels! And I break it. Always good to have a notebook to jot down tourist information and reminders. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. What are these kind of soups? So yeah, like Amnesia, I never played this game before. This is a blind run. Or Jack Daniels, yay! Oh no. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Enric's sons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife, love letter. To do this, nothing new. pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep and well do everything else in one room for weeks at a time. Can I open the... The shoes seem friendly enough, but just in case I locked up my valuables, I'm pretty sure the key's in my inventory somewhere. Once I find it, double click on the left mouse to get it selected and then open it. Oh, there we go. There's not much light in here. My flashlight could come in handy. Oh, extra battery to power my flashlight. Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to exit through the inventory to the torch with PNG. So this is a torchlight. Glow stick. Of the ghoulish but zombie scent called back to the torch. Alright. Well, battery. Bad luck. Leads out into the deck, but I don't fancy braving the withers until I have to. It's a really wooden desk. I can get a drawer open if I just hold the interact button and drag with the mouse. There's my flashlight. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory or complete. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devout I've been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and now hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I need shelter soon. I have a new to-do list. Lost in blizzard, maybe my last entry if I don't find shelter. I am the hand when no, I don't have time to read. Fuck you. So the controls are pretty much the same as in Amnesia. Shame it's too hard to journey. A rock. I should be able to pick up that rock but I can still go using it's the same. You see, that's the same controls that in Amnesia. They have a quick access to my to-do list. What's this? Frozen solid must break ice. Oh, maybe there we go. I hope the guy is not frozen inside as well, so weak, but I just use the right. What's happening? Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived, although looking around maybe I didn't. What is that place? Oh, barrels. Yay. Cannot lift these ones. Bro does not lift. It's a wooden door, I hope it's open. It's stuck, maybe there's something in the way. Oh. What did I... Flare, it's a flare could be a handy light source. Oh, the... Oh. Why am I lagging now? Is there a Windows update? Fucking shit. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? This is slowly falling apart. Oh. There's something behind. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, as they already won't pull up with my bare hand. Oh, the flare just went off. Ah, doesn't matter, I have my glow stick. With barrel. Oh, hammer. Let's see, yeah. Oh, another flare. I'll keep this on. What is that, tuna? Oh yeah, I have tuna. That's good tuna. Tuna is good. The hammer seems some action. Hold up. What the? The hole's been poured up a long time ago. The wood looks pretty soft now. How do I fucking... What the hell? It's a 24-hour Russian flag, believe. Long past its sell-by date. That currently doesn't work. Oh, there we go. There we go. Took me time, but I finally got it. This looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Seriously, what the fuck is that? No wonder why I couldn't open the door. Barrels blocking the way. Ah, now the door opens. That's a good thing. The hatch serves so that it won't be opened by hand. Someone obviously wants to keep people or in. How do you... The hammer? That doesn't do anything. That's not the hammer. that going to work? No, not quite. So apparently that's not. Oh, I'm so stupid. There you go. So that should open the. Barrel. Aha, there we go. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by two solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness. And buried beneath the snow, I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did what I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing and anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. I've jotted down a note just in case. No. No, what the hell? No, there could be anything living down there. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking a damage chest. If I face off against anything down there, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. The interest to give us be caving, there must be another way out. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control the unit chance right in the shadows and right because the blue tint of my vision, plus I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any lights or so. Yeah. I best bet to hide in a couple of seconds or perfectly still let me report the heater. This message is a hole, there's two paraffin lamps, look there is still some juice left. I like the glow stick. I really like the glow stick, it's cool. Storage room. Oh no, no storage again. Oh, come on. So they basically apparently they love storage in at Frictional Games. It's a lot of useless storage, but it could be a decent hiding spot. Yeah, but what's in there? If the lighter wasn't empty, I'd be handy in things that you have. What? Empty lighter. It's a bull lighter, but it's empty. So it has no purpose. But guys, that'd be that for now. So thanks for watching and be there for the next part.